Hi, as you can see, I'm a beautiful seaside location. Wish it was a little bit warmer considering it's almost 4th of July. But I'm walking on the beach with my dog and I'm seeing tons of mothers walking with their babies in the front carriers and the back carriers, and they have a certain look on their face like they're exhausted and they're desperately trying to get their babies to sleep. And that reminded me that we're in the full swing of summer now, going into 4th of July, and many of these mothers are probably taking their very first vacation with their babies. And I have an old saying that I don't call your first vacation with your baby a vacation. I actually call it a trip, because there's so many things that you have to plan for and account for that might go off plan. So one of the things that a lot of times families don't consider is what really is happening with the sleeping arrangements for the babies in either the hotel or the friend's house that you're staying at. So one of my first recommendations is to actually see if your baby even likes the pack and play prior to going on your trip. So if the baby hates the pack and play at home, the reality is they're probably going to hate their pack and play when they get to the hotel or your friend's house. So one of the ways around that is you can call the hotel in advance and ask if they have a full-size crib. That solves that problem. If they don't, then another thing you can do is there's an amazing website called babiesaway.com, which rents baby gear equipment when you're traveling. So full-size cribs, high chairs, strollers, sand toys, you name it, they have it. It's an amazing resource that I highly recommend you check out. And that way, if your baby doesn't like the pack and play, then you can arrange to have Babies Away come and deliver some really great full-size crib and other baby gear for you. So that's a first recommendation. Second recommendation is if your baby's good at sleeping in the pack and play, but you know you're room sharing, that can often be really difficult because your baby might have a different bedtime than you do. And so one of the things you can get is something called a snooze shade. And the snooze shade creates a bubble, blackout bubble around the pack and play, so that the babies can go in there and have a beautifully darkened, quiet environment while you're also room sharing with them. So that is a really fantastic product too. So hopefully those are 2 tips that might make your travel a little bit easier. I hope you have a fabulous 4th of July. And I just obviously want to mention that I'm not sponsoring these websites or products, or I'm not financially affiliated with them, but I've just known over the years that these are wonderful products that make traveling with baby a lot easier. And I would love to hear some of your tips and suggestions that would make your trip with your baby easier for all. So please click below and tell me your tips and tricks. Thanks so much. Have a great one.